Hi, my beautiful humans. Katya Martinova, your empowerment coach and energy healer, with you today. I am filming this Akashic Records reading from a beautiful place called Marble Canyon in the state of Arizona, US. And I wanted to um, do a reading and healing today on the topic of elevating self love. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of us are struggling with it, and I would like to try to bring forth more ease associated with loving yourself just because it's your birthright. But also kind of like light-heartedness, because I feel like a lot of us are stuck in the programs of overthinking it and putting labels on it. So I'm very curious to see what the Akashic Records will tell us as the collective about elevating our self-love. So as always, I will start with a quick prayer and then we'll begin. Right away, I felt angelic energy. I think angels might be here to support us through this reading. Can you please show me how we as a collective can elevate our level of self love? How can each of us elevate our level of self love? Right away, I see a mother lulling her baby to sleep. The important message there is when we were born, it was our birthright to exist, to come to this earth, and be loved just because. And coming from me as a coach and as a friend, I know that a lot of people potentially didn't have that experience with loving parents. And so, what's important to understand is that if that were the case, most likely those people who weren't able to show love, they had their own trauma. And that's why they were incapable of showing that love to you. And it's not to say that this is, okay, but you're being guided to come to this understanding and acceptance of, in some ways, this was not their fault. It was just coming down from previous generations, from previous circumstances, and it had nothing to do with you. So just tap into that. If it wasn't, it's interesting that it's just coming through that, a lot of you who might be watching this, there's going to be this resistance. Well, no, I didn't get that kind of love that you're talking about. So you're being guided to just be accepting of it and be that person who will be able to show love to yourself even more so because you didn't get it. But also think of a person that maybe you know in your friend circles or a relative who is an example of that amazing unconditional love, and just channel that love and energy into your heart and just feel loved like a pure innocent baby is loved. We don't love them because they have done something specific. We don't love them because they have said something in a certain way, not because they follow the rule or whatever. We just love them. It's as simple as that. So you need to love yourself, pushing away, throwing away all of those labels that you at some point down the road attached. And a lot of it comes from social programming and such. Throw all of them away. Love is unconditional. Love is pure. There's no place for darkness in love. Healing energy coming through. And I know for a lot of us it'll be hard because we've heard this guidance many times. But can you give us some actionable, tangible way to get to that level of self-love where we believe, we internalize that we are loved just because, with no labels attached? Please show me. Has to start with you. Give yourself a hug. Feel your body. Pay attention to just you. What does your skin feel like? Can you feel your own heartbeat? It's of utmost importance to spend time with you, to reconnect with you on the deepest of level. This is actually the guidance that has come through many times with my one-on-one clients. Because the world is so busy, the world is so loud, it's so important to find and prioritize time to be with ourselves, because that's the primary thing that we need to focus on, and everything else has to be secondary. It doesn't have to be hours and hours. You can start with just a few minutes. Call yourself by your name. Talk to yourself out loud or in your head. Give yourself a hug and see what comes up. If you feel like crying because you haven't been hugged in a long time, then cry. Allow yourself to feel any way that feels right, that comes through, because that's what's needed. Don't push it down. Don't push it away. Don't, again, label it like, oh gosh, how silly of me to be feeling like I need to cry. No. We are meant to be creatures that experience emotion. It's our luxury that a lot of other living beings don't have. So use it. Enjoy it. If you feel like laughing or telling yourself a story that brings up happy memories, do so. Whatever it is for you, just follow that and don't label it. What else do you recommend that we do to elevate the level of self-love as individuals and as a collective? I'm seeing that it would be great to find a quiet place to sit and almost like imagine if you are, I'm just trying to describe the image that I am seeing. It's almost like you're a mountain or a volcano, and you sit down and you kind of like really sit into your pelvic area, kind of like, really kind of put your weight down. And just imagine like you are a volcano and you are erupting, and all of this lava is coming down, and with this lava, everything that's been weighing you down, everything that you would like to let go of when it comes to self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, feeling what kind of place you have in the world, just imagine it flowing away with this lava, and it's almost like it starts feeling lighter starting from the top, and then you can visualize it it's done here. It's all going down to the bottom on all sides. And you start feeling lighter first at the top, and then further down, and just really feel how all of this heaviness is flowing away from you, down and away. Take deep, expansive breaths so you can move more of that junk out. You don't need it anymore. And then imagine that it gets bigger. It can be as big as your house, as big as your city, as big as your country. Help the earth, help people that surround you. Let go of that heaviness so we can start feeling normal about feeling the way we feel. So we can start feeling not only normal, but excited to feel the way we feel, to be the way we are. Because like I said in my other video, you are unique. There is no one else like you on this planet. There's no one else like me on this planet. And that's by design. So we got to start remembering that, coming back to that. And I know it might sound generic to some, but if you actually do these exercises on a daily basis, or as regularly as you are able, you will start noticing the difference. Because first, you're giving yourself love. You are remembering what it feels like to be loved, especially for those of you who might have forgotten or lacked that feeling. But also being intentional about letting go. And certain memories, certain situations might come up, and you intentionally send them off with the lava. You're not angry about it. It happened. It's in the past. It doesn't have to define your present. It doesn't have to define your future. Let go, let go, let go. Let it flow away, non-judgmentally. When you look at a river, just flowing, you don't judge it. Oh, why are you flowing away? Or why are you not flowing this way versus that way? No, you're just watching it, observing it non-judgmentally. So that's how you should try to do this exercise. There's healing happening, so just be open to it. Don't hold on. Don't grab on. It's enough. It's time to let go. Thank you. I'm gonna close the Akashic records now. May this energy, the energy of this place, assist in elevating our self-love. This energy feels very nurturing, very rich. It's like this quiet, nurturing environment. And let this energy settle in and become your default setting. I'm sending you off with lots of love. Give yourself a hug. Do something that makes you feel happy. And I'll see you next time. Leave in the comments topics that you would like me to ask questions about in the Akashic Records. And I'll try to do that to the best of my ability.